today from Hyderabad to here, it took me 6.5 hours, even though I took an airplane. Even for cargo, there are huge inefficiencies in logistics space, roughly around $65 billion. To unlock dimension with VTOL aircrafts, which doesn't need the runways, which has to be adaptable to different people in society, so hence has to be affordable. This is perhaps India's biggest aircraft designed and built, flown by any private player.
We have with us someone who has a strong background in aerospace engineering and leadership. Starting in 2007, this person worked at Infotech Enterprises as a team lead for almost 9 years. In 2016, he joined Boeing as a designer and analysis engineer lead. Currently, this person serves as the co-founder and chief technology officer at BluJ AeroSpace Private Limited. People of the audience, with a big round of applause, please welcome Utham Kumar Dharmapuri.
So good afternoon all. I know I stand between you and tea break now, but I'll try and keep it light. When I was preparing the presentation, asked about to speak about myself, I thought I'll try and capture some of the behind the scenes work we do along the way while I'm covering my journey. By the way, I'm Utham. There was a big introduction. I currently head technology at BluJ AeroSpace. Started this company in 2022 with another founder Amardeep. So primarily, the reason for starting this company or starting my entrepreneurial journey was to solve the problem of transportation, as most of you today are thinkers or even entrepreneurs yourself solving for it. So I'm in the city where this problem needs no explanation. It takes forever to get from one point to the other. We get stuck in traffic. Today from Hyderabad to here, it took me 6.5 hours, even though I took an airplane. Even for cargo, there are huge inefficiencies in logistics space, roughly around $65 billion a year in India. For us, the solution for this congestion or to unlock the third dimension with VTOL aircrafts, which doesn't need expensive ground infrastructure like high-speed rails, doesn't need the runways that the airports need, which has to be adaptable to different people in society, so hence has to be affordable and should be faster than the current helicopters. And if you are aiming for adoption in the societies, it has to be zero emission. That's where the world's headed. So our choice of propulsion or our aircrafts run through sustainable energy sources. I'll play. This is the first flight of our aircraft that we demonstrated recently. This is perhaps India's biggest aircraft designed and built, flown by any private player. So I'll cut it short in the interest of time. We'll put that out in the public as well. Feel free to check it out. But this is one of the most euphoric days in my professional career, probably in life as well, where we did the maiden flight of our full-scale prototype. There were a lot of celebrations. Perhaps this is not my first flight. I was also there on the day when Mitsubishi Regional Jet in Japan, in Nagoya, took its first flight. I was also part of that day. But this was the most special one for me. And having looked at it, it would seem we are a perfect team with everything sorted. Perhaps many who build it know that's not the case, but here's a glimpse of why it's not. These are the failures we had along the way. We literally set things on fire, figuratively and literally. We burned electronic components, trying to test them. Our scale models, just out of the air, thin air, had to crash because there was some magnetic interference. We tested at someone's test bench where our motor was too powerful for that test bench with it. Dragged the entire motor bench with it. So nothing's without these failures, nothing's achieved without these failures. In my own journey, I always look at the Murphy's Law. If it's going to go wrong, it's going to go wrong. The idea is to overcome that and go ahead with it. So one of the things that I'm personally proud of in my journey is we never waited for any big funding to come our way. We wrote for grants. We secured a small grant through Startup India Seed Fund, a small amount of money through an IIT professor, and started sketching. Just the two of us, me, Amar, and later the professor with us, rented out space even when we didn't have funding, because we were also as clear we wanted to manufacture things. That's how you actually learn building products. That's how you actually improve or create safe products in aviation. And this is our ethos. We chase perfection, but we don't feel the need to be perfect in everything we do. A lot of times, especially I have been in teams across the world, worked in best teams like Airbus, Boeing, in Japan, in Mitsubishi Regional Jet. A lot is discussed. One of the reasons why I started the company, once my tiny reason, is also I was sick of all that. I wanted to get into action, test out things quickly, verify them, and the formal process of verification will take its own due course. So when we build stuff, we built it fast. We built it in a way that's made sense to us. May not be a standard today. When we certify, we'll get there. That we just wanted to get started, build it. So in continuation to that, we knew we had to make one of the biggest planes that would have flown in India. It's a daunting task when we start. There's self-doubt, but we wanted to break it down. We wanted to start small rather than trying to do too much analysis, having analysis paralysis, build smaller models, verified that our concepts work, they function as they're supposed to, took along the failures and scaled it up gradually. And finally, it led to the moment that I just showed where we did do our first flight. So today, from that point to now, we are proud to have put up facilities which are much better than when in the pictures that I showed you earlier. We have a very good in-house facility for testing all of our products as well as manufacturing them. We are highly vertically integrated, and this is something I'm also personally passionate about, because without that control on technology, a lot of these products, if you keep depending on technology from elsewhere, you will never really make true innovation. So that's something that I pursue very actively in my career. And a little bit on how we started the company as well. I was told this is founder story, so my story is incomplete without mentioning my co-founder, Amar. So this is we both are college mates, sat in the same bench, didn't study much, were in sports activities most of the times, but took up careers in different companies. And you can see the remarkable transformation. We both are fatter and older now than before. Everything else has remained same between both of us, except that fact. And without mentioning team, for a founder in his journey, I think it doesn't really complete this story. I think for any founder, me included, adding people to your journey, convincing them it's worth their time, it's worth their energy and passion is what makes the story special. Perhaps the most special part of the journey. So my entrepreneurial journey has just started, but very happy to have reached where I have, and keep looking forward to adding more people and bringing, unlocking eVTOL technologies for India and connecting communities. Thank you.
Thank you very much. People of the audience, can you hear a massive round of applause for this founder on stage? Doing some great work in this space. Requesting Anandi Iyer, Director, Fraunhofer India, to please come up to the stage and present a token of thanks to our fourth founder story onto the stage, Utham Kumar Dharmapuri.